Hey you guys, so today I wanted to share with you the part of my 2025 lineup that is strictly visual or, well, almost strictly visual. So most of this stuff is journals and like a Mod Podge of stuff, but this is my Instax album and my sketchbook. So I'm just gonna peek through those with you here real quick. This Instax album is a project that I came up with a couple weeks ago, and it was just bouncing around in my brain, and then I like committed to it recently. It is not like just regular pictures of life. I do have a different project. I'm a very project-oriented person. I do have a different project where I do that, but I will go into that later and I will share that later. This is specifically kind of a form of gratitude, and a form of, I would even say worship, in the sense of all it is just like a bundle of joy is the idea. And I just print out Instax pictures of things that make me happy, and that's it. And it can be anything. It can be movie posters, it can be, book covers, it can be pictures I saw on Pinterest that just really stuck out to me. My favorite things, obviously, like sushi, like it doesn't matter. So I just started this, so he's still pretty new. But sunflowers are my favorite flower, so I had to put that first. And then I just hadn't decided what else I wanted to be around it yet, so that's why he's by himself. And then I have been watching movies in the background while I do all my projects, as always. I'm actually more of a show person, but lately I've been getting more on the movie kick. But School Spirits has become one of my favorite shows. I've watched it probably 3 times already, which is excessive, I know, but I like work on stuff for hours and hours, so I just have things playing in the background. Then this is a screenshot from a movie called The Gorge. It's very cheesy, which is why I liked it. I thought it was adorable. The sci-fi is very lackluster and just kind of like falls short, and you're just like, what was that? But the relationship's cute, and the girl, I really like that actress, and she just does such a good job. She's adorable. So I just really enjoyed the movie, so I got that in there. And then this movie is actually like kind of sad, but it's kind of like Groundhog's Day meets Quantum Mechanic. But anyways, I still enjoyed it, and I was just, I don't know, it's just something new. And then that whole Ghibli thing came out, and so I had some pretty cute pictures of my life that I wanted to turn Studio Ghibli. So this is a picture of me and my sister when we were in Spain. This is a picture from the Seattle Christmas lights thing with my friends, and my sister's in the back there. And then this one is a Ghibli version of when me and my coworkers at my previous job dressed up for Halloween. So that's it. That's all that's in it right now, but I am very excited to fill them up. I think it's a really cute idea. If you are somebody who loves Instax, loves Polaroids, it's just a really fun way to kind of do that. So I will update you guys on the progress of that when there's more to see. And then if you are curious on what Instax camera or like equipment I use this guy here. So I have the Instax Mini Evo. I love this thing to death. It is extremely cool. I honestly wish I used it a lot more, but until recently I didn't really have a lot of time for hobbies. So hopefully that'll get some more use. And then this is my sketchbook. It is really big. It is a Leuchtturm, and I don't remember what this size is called. I'm actually really terrible at remembering those, like the A5, all that kind of thing. Excuse me. But I like, so to explain why this thing is so, like, I don't know, thrown together, I've had a bad habit of like losing it in my pile of projects and then not touching it for like a year at a time, and just like, yeah. So right now I have it, and it literally sits under my desk. and it like leans up against my like cabinet, or however you describe that, like the side of my desk, so that I always remember where it is, and that's going to hopefully motivate me to use it more, because I don't use it very much, but I really want to. So I have some Studio Ghibli stickers down here. Nausicaa is one of my favorite of the movies, and I feel like it doesn't get enough love. And then these are Spirited Away. This one I think is from Howl's Moving Castle. And then that is a friend sticker. That's another friend sticker. It's like their like apartment. But yeah, not too much to explain there. And then I do this sort of, I'm making sure it's completely in the frame, this sort of collage-y way of sketchbooking. Basically, I just start drawing, and then I move to a different part of the page and I start drawing something else, and then I just keep doing that until it's full. And that's that. And so these like were drawn in I originally said 2022. There's actually 2020. Not too much to say there. And I didn't draw this. This is a drawing from one of my friends. She is much more talented than I am, and I don't know if that matters to have that on YouTube, but and I don't think so, but let's see. They're kind of weird. My drawings are just kind of thrown together, just kind of whatever I feel. I don't take it very seriously. I don't really fuss about it. And some of the stuff is just like I'm really proud of, and others is just like flat out ugly, and it's just kind of how it is. Some of the stuff is like studies from other artists or movies or whatever, and some of it is just like just thrown together things that I've seen. This page is horrendous. I don't know like what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know if I should like cover it with something. This, she's just kind of like I don't hate her, but she's not great. I do like how like watery she is. And then these are unfinished and just kind of boring. So, you know, it's a sketchbook, right? Like, things aren't going to be impressive all the time. A lot of times they're not. And then that is it for 2020. Not a ton there. 2021 is even shorter. I think it's pretty normal for us artists, or, you know, art-inclined people to get all like, okay, all of the projects and all the ideas and all the things that I had ideas for, you know, I'm gonna do them all this year, and then just things like don't happen. So in my defense though, I also have other sketchbooks in other places, and I work a lot. So this literally was 2021. And then this is the first one that I did for this year. Like I said, I've like lost this thing for like years at a time, and then I'll like, oh, there it is. And then I'll be like, I should use that. So that's, you know, what I did. And then this, so this is my regular like sketching way. And then this was an attempt at morning pages in here, and I don't like it. I might even cover it up. And then this was my cutting machine for my stickers. Decided to crap out, and the machine's fine, but the blade was like horrible, and it, no matter what I did, it like wouldn't cut through correctly. So I just stuck in pages that didn't cut right, and that's where I'm at. But I am hoping this is like a really meditative process for me, this like collaging style that I do. And oh, there's one more to show you. So I'm hoping that I am better about it this year, because it does kind of bring, it's like a de-stressor for me. But this size is really fun. It does take, well, at least for me, it takes absolutely forever to fill, like forever, but at least the paper is like a real creamy, super smooth, really wonderful. and I think the size is really cool. It's like a whole platform to work on. It takes watercolor pretty well. Copics, I'm not so sure. I might do like, because it's been so long, I might do like a page tester where I test out different mediums, and if so, I will film that for you. But those are my non-journal aspects of my lineup for this year. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one where I will be going over